My name is Ajoa Mensah, and I come from a small village in Ghana. My journey here to America's Got Talent is one I never imagined, but it is a testimony of how God's grace can turn even the most challenging circumstances into something beautiful. I was born blind, and as a child, it was difficult to understand why my world was so different from everyone else's. In my village, resources were scarce, and opportunities for a girl like me were even scarcer. People often whispered about me, calling me cursed, and for years, I believed it. My parents, though loving and supportive, struggled to provide for us, and I often felt like a burden. But everything changed one day when I overheard my mother singing a hymn while she worked. Her voice carried such peace, such faith, that it stirred something inside me. I began to pray, not for sight, but for understanding, for strength, for purpose. And as I prayed, I felt a deep, unexplainable calm wash over me. That's when I realized that although my eyes could not see, my heart could. And what I saw was the boundless love of God. Through those prayers, I discovered my gift, music. I began to sing and create songs, often inspired by the sounds around me, the rustle of the trees, the rhythm of the rain, and the laughter of children. Music became my voice, my vision, and my solace. It was through music that I found peace, a peace that only God could give. As my confidence grew, I started sharing my songs at church and small community gatherings. People listened, and for the first time, I didn't feel invisible. They told me my voice carried something divine, that it gave them hope and drew them closer to God. It was then I realized that my blindness was not a curse but a calling, a way to show others that faith and prayer could overcome any darkness. The song I'm singing tonight is one I wrote during a moment of deep prayer. It's about my journey, about the miracles God has worked in my life, not by restoring my sight, but by giving me something far greater: peace, purpose, and the ability to touch hearts through music. The lyrics speak of trust in God, of surrendering our fears and pain to Him, and of the light that comes when we lean on His promises. Standing here on this stage is nothing short of a miracle. This moment is not about me, but about the God who carried me here. I want to show the world that no matter what you're going through, no matter how dark it seems, there is always light, and that light is God. As I sing, I hope you feel the same peace and hope that I've found. I hope my story reminds you that every challenge has a purpose, and that even in the darkest moments, there is beauty waiting to unfold. Because when you trust God, He doesn't just give you what you ask for, He gives you so much more.
I walk by faith, not sight, through shadows of endless night. Prayers whisper soft and light. God's whispers are my guiding light. Though darkness surrounds my mind, in His grace I always find a peace so pure and kind. God's love never leaves me behind. In the silence I can hear angels singing sweet and clear. God's love washes all my fear. His touch brings the dawn near. Each prayer I lift to skies wipes tears from my blinded eyes. In His hand my spirit flies, boundless faith that never dies. When the world seems cold and gray, skies, wipes tears from my blinded eyes. In his hand my spirit flies, boundless faith that never dies. When the world seems cold and gray, I find light in him each day. He listens when I pray, guides my steps along